welcome back to this Diablo 3 Let's Play. You're Sambo, Seraphis, and joining us, as always, is Tallahassee and Zombub, aka Mclargehuge. Tallahassee, good evening to you, sir.
Hello.
Now, I want to know, before we go any further, have you been playing Diablo 3 a lot in between our Let's Play series?
Not really. I did something stupid.
Wait, you've done something stupid?
I know, it happens every once in a while.
Well, I want to just get myself ready for this, because this happens very rarely, folks. And by the way, welcome to this episode. Take a seat, folks, because you are going to hear something that very rarely happens, and something that I am going to lap up big time. Pray tell, Tallahassee, what did you done?
I bought an Xbox 360.
Dum dum dum. That was the serious hamster.
That shouldn't be a surprise. We've been playing Halo like the last week.
Well, that's very true. Now, Hound, before you go any further, Mclargehuge, a very good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Sambo. How are you?
I'm very well. What say you of this news? I mean, has hell frozen over? My God, Tallahassee has been playing Xbox with me, and not only that, he's been playing Halos. What say you to that?
I'm still waiting for photo evidence.
Yeah.
Personally, I still refuse to believe that this is actually happening after everything that he's ever said about it before. And I think I need some kind of something in my hand to prove that it's real.
I couldn't agree with you more, because based on everything you've ever said, Tallahassee, you and an Xbox 360, let alone Halos, should be about as far apart as black and white, yin and yang, you name it. What on earth convinced you, or why did you decide to pick up some Haloing?
Because you wouldn't stop bugging me about it.
Well, look, that's just one way of putting it, okay? Come on. Surely, though, you can't tell me that you haven't been having fun with what we've been doing in there.
Look, I've been enjoying it. It's a bit of fun. It's a time waster. It's just not some grand epic story that I've got a whole heap of buy-in with. You know, it's for me, it's a average shooter which just happens to have a massive following.
Oh, he's a harsh critic. Mclargehuge, are you a console fiend?
I'm a racing fan, like generally, so I like to play a lot of racing games, but not usually. Oh, but, you know, things like PlayStation do lend themselves to a lot of linear games, so...
And that's
your
try
to pick those up.
Yep, that's your territory. And by the way, folks, we have mentioned that a couple of times in our previous episodes. And in case you're wondering what we're going on about, Tallahassee and I always give Zombub here a lot of stick, because he loves his linear games. You don't like big open worlds, do you? You don't like to have to make a decision in a game. You just want to be pulled through the story.
Yeah, exactly. Those big open world games remind me too much of, you know, other things like going outside and talking to people.
Real life. It's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Don't think about
that
it too hard. You're inside now. Everything's okay. We'll take you to your happy place. And in fact, folks, we are definitely going to go to a happy place in a minute. We're going to go and beat up some zombies. But before we do, got a couple of shout outs here. First one is from DJ2 1978, and they say, "Hey Sambo, huge fan, and I've been watching you and good old Tallahassee and now Mclargehuge since SWOTOR. I was wondering if I could please get a shout out, and also if I could be on your guys' friends list." Now, there's a tip, by the way. I'm glad that you did this. You've provided your... What have you done? You've provided your email address there. Look, that's not the best idea. Guys, if you want to add us as a friend here in Diablo 3, you need to do that via our battle tags. Now, they're always listed in the description below this video. That's how you do it. So never hand across your email address, because that's just asking for trouble. But of course, DJ2, go and have a look at our battle tags there. Certainly feel free to add us to your friends list. We'd love to see you, and thank you very much for your support. One more here from MOW Chris, and they say, "Hey, can I please have a shout out in your next episode of Diablo 3? Plus, it always says that you guys are never online." Yes, well, there's a reason for that, and that's because we're very rarely online. We'd really like to play a lot more. We just never get the time, because, of course, all the other Let's Play series that we're doing. But if you do add our battle tag, at least when we are online, you will see us. So there you go. That was from MOW Chris. Thank you very much for your support as well. Well, guys, it says here in my tracker that we've got to be going and finding the Crypt of the Skeleton King. If I zoom out here, have a look at our map, It says that we're in the Royal Crypt. So I've noticed there was a door up here. Is this where it says Cathedral
Wrong
level
way.
4? No, wrong way. Where are we going?
No, we've got to go this way.
Alright, so we need to find the Crypt of the Skeleton King. Oh, is that it? No, it was just to say config. Never mind. Now, the Skeleton King, we've already seen him. I think Mclargehuge, I think, did he have something to do with Cain's death? Gosh, it's been so many episodes. You know what, you'd think I'd remember,
No.
but I don't. Where have we seen the Skeleton King before? Didn't we fought him?
He was harassing Cain.
Oh, right.
It was like the second episode. And
Yeah,
you guys
that's
are
right.
smashing stuff instead of coming to watch the lore.
Oh, whoops. Okay, right, what is this?
Jeez, click on the sword.
Leoric sword. Okay, I will click on the sword. Here we go.
Keep your distance from him. This burden is mine to bear. May death bring peace from your madness, Leoric.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Condorus will still obey their king, even if you will not.
Dramatic.
Whoa. Okay, that was a bit dramatic, wasn't it? So can somebody remind me who is Leoric?
He's the Skeleton King.
Oh, okay, that's
You
why
know,
it sounded.
the Mad King.
Yep, that's why it sounded familiar. Fair enough. Wait for me! I'm coming! Alright, now,
No.
we know... Oh, what the heck?
You dare to bring the warmth of life into
Oh, here he is.
Destroy the pillars.
Destroy the pillars. Okay, activate the pillars. What are the pillars? Are they powering him or something?
No, they're bringing out the skeletons.
Ah, okay, so they're like summoning devices.
Yeah.
Their sole purpose is to kill us.
Aha. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. So, now by the way, folks, if you're wondering why I'm spazzing around a bit in this game, I've just got myself a new mouse. And it's a Razer Naga. And you'd think that it wouldn't really matter in a game like this where you only ever use 2 mouse buttons, but I'm having a heck of a time trying to get used to holding on to this new mouse. It's so different, it's messing up my game. Now, Mclargehuge, we were talking about this earlier while I was with Tallahassee when we were playing Rift. Have you ever changed a mouse and had real problems with it feeling just really weird? For the first part, anyway?
Yeah, for a little while it takes a bit to get used to. I find that you just end up kind of not necessarily, not click. You end up kind of like clicking on things you weren't meant to click on.
Yeah.
And you end up kind of all over the place. So not accidentally not going where you need to, accidentally ending up a place that you didn't want to go.
That is exactly what's happening, and I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Plus, it just feels weird, and like my hand is resting differently than it normally does. All that sort of stuff. So it's just, it's really off-putting. It's interesting how your brain works. Oh, look at this, a checkpoint. Here we go in Alta, and let's have a listen to Leoric's Journal, Part 1.
We have just arrived in Tristram, and I must say, I'm a bit dismayed. This place is a backwater filled with serfs and an ancient broken-down monastery, hardly fit for the king of Condorus. I cannot fathom why Lazarus was so intent on this becoming our new seat of power.
There we go, we do love the lore snippets. Oh, and there's a body. Now, guys, by the way, I'm just having a look at my inventory. I am full. Can we do a portal back to town quickly? How are your guys' inventory?
Mine's alright, but let's shoot back.
Yeah, might do that before we hit the trigger up here. So folks, all you need to do, of course, is click on the town portal icon there, or press T, and that will take you back as well. And remember too, here in Diablo 3, you do not need to carry around scrolls of town portal, which is probably one of the best things ever, especially when you're inventory challenged like me. Yes, that's right. Now, I've got a question for you,
I wouldn't say
Tallahassee.
inventory challenged.
Well, I'm always inventory challenged. Why do you think it is, as we sell off all our white stuff here, why do you think it is that games like this actually have an inventory limit? Like, why not just, it's a computer game. So technically speaking, you could carry around as much as you like.
I can't do that.
So it's not so much of a pain. Why do you think games have this tradition of limiting your inventory?
Because that's
No
exactly
way.
what it is. It's tradition, and also you've got to have some sort of limit. Otherwise, you'll just never go back to town and see what's happening at the town.
Right, so they're kind of forcing you to make sure that they can progress the story and stuff like that.
Yep.
Okay, all right, well that does make sense. Makes sense. I've just realised my pants that I've been wearing aren't as good as the ones that I've got in my inventory. That's a bit silly. Sell those off. And of course, folks, again, I'm just selling all my white gear, i.e. my non-magical gear. And I'm just going to double check that I haven't got any weapons here that are a higher DPS than my magic staff, which we picked up in the last episode, and that looks okay. So what that means, of course, is that we're able to go over here to the good old blacksmith and burn these down. Basically go to the artisan here and click on salvage, and then turn these into our magic dust, our subtle essence, and our fallen tooth. And of course, we're going to be able to use that to power up our skills in terms of crafting, and of course we'll cover that off in an upcoming episode. So I'm just going to add those to my stash there. There we go, we've got a whole bunch of them, and we'll be able to put them to good use later on. Now, what have I got there? A superior wizard hat. Ooh, that's a bit flash. Just having a look in here what I've picked up from other characters, because of course in Diablo 3 it's a shared bank, which we like very, very much. I've got a question for you guys. I'll start with you, Mclargehuge. I have a magic helm that I'm wearing at the moment, which has 21 armor, and it's got an increased gold and health pickup for 2 yards, so it basically increases the radius, right? In my stash though, I've got a non-magical hat, but it's basically double the armor. It's 46 plus 8. What do you reckon I should be wearing instead of 21?
I personally would probably pick the 46 one. At this early stage in the game, it's kind of good just to, go for... I think it's good just to go for those main stats. And then later on, when you end up with a lot of a wider choice, you can kind of start catering towards something more specific to your class.
All right, that's good advice. That's exactly what we'll do. We'll go and get rid of my old... Here we go. The old hood. We shall salvage that. Go pop that in my stash, and then we'll be able to go back to our questing. Alright, so I'm presuming you guys have already gone ahead. Can I click on your banners and we can show how this works? Are you guys already back there?
Yeah, we're back.
Alright, let's see. There's Tallahassee. All we need to do is click on his banner, and that should, of course, teleport us. There we go, straight back. That's a great idea. I love the fact that they've put that into Diablo 3. Alright, so we're now still trying to find the crypt of the Skeleton King. We saw a glimpse of him before. Just a teaser, I think.
Even the door opening looks good.
Doesn't it? It looks awesome. And there we go, Crypt of the Skeleton King. Attention, this is a boss. The Crypt of the Skeleton King. And it says press accept to be instantly teleported to the other guys there. You can see Tallahassee and Zombub. Your party will teleport in when everybody has accepted. It's kind of like going into an instance in WoW, isn't it, Tallahassee?
Yep, just click on accept, for the love of God.
Here we go.
You will never defeat me!
You say that now.
Yeah, exactly. I beg to differ. There we go. Kill the returned. Alright.
This way, gents.
Oh, but that looked like a waypoint there. Is that what you were thinking, Zombub?
I just went the wrong way.
Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, yeah, they're not waypoints at all. Oh, now they zoned in. That looked really cool, actually, I must say. Very cool. Gosh, and this entire area here just looks amazing. We've got the cathedrals below us there. Look at that. We must be really high up. That is so cool.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Sorry, I'm smashing ashes.
Yeah. You and I... Oh!
It's the most important part.
Look at that. So, this is quite a small area, isn't it? We've got him there sitting on the throne. But let's clear away the ashes first, like Tallahassee says. It's the most important. You're loving this, aren't you?
Yep, seriously, if they made a game that's just this, I would just play this.
You know what? I reckon you're not alone in that one. So here we are, we can see the Skeleton King as I highlight him there, sitting on his throne. Are we ready to say hello to the Skeleton King, guys?
Yeah, click on him.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Here we go. Oh, look at that. The Mad King of Tristram. Whoa, I'm getting out of there. See if we can do a Frost Nova on him. Oh, I actually can. So frozen.
Yeah, you can do all of that, so...
Yeah.
No, my zombie dogs are dead.
They are, and you lost half your health there.
How did my zombies die? Sweet, but
Yeah.
oh well.
Your undead died. Oh my lord.
A dead. Oh no.
Man. Alright, this is quite a rough fight. You can see, folks, that he is spawning in minions there. Oh, he hits hard though, doesn't he? Ouch.
Yeah, we'll try to stay away from him. You are ranged.
Yeah, I know, but I've got a couple that I need to get up close for, i.e. that one. And of course my Frost
Don't
Nova.
use that one.
There we go.
I need that health, but it's right next to him.
Yes. Oh, well done.
Oh, where did he go now?
Where is he? Oh, way over here.
Don't go chasing him.
Alright.
What's he doing over there? He knows I'm there. Go, my zombie dogs.
He really likes to kill your zombie dogs.
He really does. And there we go.
Yeah.
Quest complete. We've got ourselves a whole bunch of XP and some gold there. Let's quickly listen to the lore, I guess.
The Zakarum high priests in Kurast proclaimed Leoric king of Condurus many years ago. He ruled well until Diablo's influence drove him mad, and the loyal knight Lac Danan was forced to slay him. Afterward, Diablo himself raised Leoric from the dead as the Skeleton King, until the monarch's son, Aiden, vanquished him.
There we go. That exactly explains who the Skeleton King is, and that answers my question before. Now, I'm looking for some loots here. Here we go, holding down the Alt key, of course, and we've got a whole bunch of gold. But look at this. We've got knuckles, we've got pants, we've got, a bardiche, and that is a gold item, and I've got a wand. So let's open up our inventory and have a look at our prizes here. We've got a wand. No, mine is better. Magic pants. No. Now, by the way, folks, I have something here that is unidentified. So Tallahassee, in Diablo 2 we know how to identify items. How do we do it in Diablo 3?
Just right click on it.
Right, so nothing special's needed. You just literally right click on it. There we go. And there you go, get a little animation there. And what is it? It's something that I can't use anyway. Alright, now how did you guys fare for your loot?
Well, I got rubbish. Everything that I got was actually worse than I already had.
Oh dear, what about you, Mclargehuge?
I came out pretty good. I ended up with about 1,000 knives, but I got a knife that's specifically for my witch doctor, a ceremonial knife, which is pretty cool, so I guess I'll start using that.
Nice, very nice. Is that the one you're holding right now?
I just switched then.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can tell, look at that, it's got a skull up the top. That is very cool, very nice. Well done, congratulations. You can see now too, folks, that our objective has updated. We now have to enter the Desolate Chamber. So, what's that? We got a checkpoint as well. There we go, down under the throne. And now we have to talk to the stranger in the Desolate Chamber. Interesting, so the plot thickens. And, what's that down there?
The crater.
Oh.
It's the source of our quest.
Good lord. Okay, this is interesting. Was not expecting this. Oh, so we finally get to go down into... Is this actually where the meteor landed? And of course, this is what we've been looking at all the while we've been in here. We finally get to come down to its source. Here we go. Let's have a chat to this stranger and see what they've got to say.
It was you that fell from the sky? I don't believe that you are the source of the evil in this place.
I am. I remember falling.
Then who are you? Why are you here?
I am not your enemy. I think. Yes, I believe I have come with a warning. The darkness. The darkness is coming. I must... I don't remember.
I should bring you back to town. Cain will know what to do with you.
Alright guys, now just hold on 1 second here. Are we saying that the meteorite that we saw in the very opening cinematic, which caused this great big hole, this blue hole in the cathedral, was that person there?
Yep, it's Kal-El.
It's Carlisle. By the way, Tallahassee is just kidding, folks. Okay, so he's just a stranger. We have no clue who he is. Do we get to find out who this guy is?
We do.
All right.
But we better go see if he has candy.
All right, there we go. Return to New Tristram, gladly. This is very interesting. The story is getting very complex all of a sudden. Oh, and a cutscene.
I have traveled far, only to find that the fallen star was a man. Who is he? Why has he come? He recalls nothing. But Cain may have the answers.
Very cool. I love those. They're great, aren't they? They're just short and sharp and to the point. Nice little story pushes, if you know what I mean. All right, well, let's go and have a chat to good old Deckard Cain, I guess. Is that who we need to talk to?
Yep. He's the one with the exclamation mark above his head.
Is. All right, here we go.
This is what fell out of the sky.
No man could survive such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom.
Whoa, okay, there we go. Quest complete. Talk about leaving us on a cliffhanger there. In fact, I don't know, he's got another quest. Shall we have a chat to him again?
Yeah, why not?
All right, here we go.
Tell me everything you remember, stranger. Every detail.
Falling. Fire. A sword of great power. It was part of me. But it shattered into 3 pieces as I fell.
It is vital that we find those pieces. I believe the sword made whole will restore your memory.
The goatmen are rampaging through the fields. Could the sword have anything to do with that?
Of course, of course. Just as the dead rose around the stranger, the sword pieces drove the goatmen to madness.
The goatmen won't stand in my way. I'll get the sword.
Well, there we go. A new quest, Sword of the Stranger. Go to the Fields of Misery. And of course, we'll have to do that in our next episode. But I must say, as we go to the vendor, and we'll go and also deconstruct all of our stuff here. But guys, that's very interesting because, I mean, you wouldn't think that a man would survive that fall from the sky. So I'm suddenly getting very interested in this story. Now, I'm guessing that you guys know all about it because, of course, you've played on ahead. But Mclargehuge, is this somebody that I'm going to be, like, this is going to get interesting, isn't it? I've just got that feeling.
Yeah, this is going to get very interesting very soon.
Yeah. Oh, whoops. Hang on. Do you want to destroy that item? Yes, I do. There we go. So, wow. And now, if you guys haven't played before, of course, and you don't want to spoil it, don't look it up on the internet or anything like that. This does get very fascinating because this guy is kind of important. So, definitely make sure that you tune in next week when we head off to the Fields of Misery, and hopefully we can find out some more about this stranger by collecting these 3 sword pieces. And that means that hopefully he's going to start remembering a little bit about his past and why he plummeted to the earth in a fiery meteorite. I don't know, it sounds a bit strange to me. Anyhow, folks, we need to get out of here. We are well out of time. On behalf of myself, Sambo, Seraphis, Tallahassee, and Zombub, aka Mclargehuge, who seem intent on beating each other to death, as I say, take care. Hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are in the world. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.